What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Episode 17. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome. If you're not watching it for the first time, still welcome. I'm actually impressed that I actually got the episode right, because last time I had no idea what episode it was. Anyways, you guys are about ready to be in for the best 7 minutes and 20 seconds of your whole life, and if not, you can scroll down below the video, and right next to the share button, there's a more button. Click on that, press report, and just get me banned off of YouTube for lying to you. Just type in your reasoning. Hans lied to us, said this would be the best 7 minutes and 20 seconds of our life. Turns out I got bored after the first 30 seconds when he was rambling on about reporting him, and moved on to the next video. And actually, while you're down there, if you want to click that share button too, that might be a little bit helpful. Anyways, how are you guys all doing? Happy, what is this, January 29th? Oh man, it's a wonderful day in paradise here in Marion, Ohio, except for the fact that there's nothing really to do other than homework and make videos and play League of Legends. And unfortunately, watch the Buckeyes lose. I don't know if any of you guys are Buckeye fans out there watching the game, but our Ohio State basketball team has not been looking good this year. And it's just, oh, it's pitiful. I won't even get into that. But anyways, if you're joining us from Twitter or from Facebook from the links I put out there, welcome. And please, please, please favorite that stuff, share that stuff, make your own tweet. Let's get this trending. Let's see if we can get over, I don't know, last time we got about 100 views-ish, so let's try to see if we can get 500 views on this video. Now that's not even remotely going to happen, just because this video may or may not be that interesting, but you know, who knows, maybe it will. So let's see if we can get 500 views on this next video. Anyways, as you may be able to tell by watching the video right now, I am trying to make a restaurant. So recently I've jumped into the endeavor of trying to make my parks more realistic. So I added new rock textures, I added new tree textures. I also started adding in new roller coaster textures and new building stuff. So right now, while I'm working on the background, is I'm trying to actually make a restaurant to add some realism to the park. And you can argue with me later whether it actually looks like a restaurant, because honestly, as I was building this, it took me like 3 or 4 times just to get a building that looked halfway decent. And honestly, I still don't like this one 110%. But it's supposed to be a restaurant, and really, it doesn't even look like a restaurant other than the chairs and tables I threw down all over the patio, which is a little bit too big for the building. And the fact that there's no staircase to get up the patio, onto the patio yet, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But I really don't even know what kind of style this is. I know I'm using the Alpine Village texture pack, or whatever you call it in Roller Coaster Tycoon, but kind of looks like an England Tudor style building, but I know I'm going to get, you know, just spam with messages in chat for getting that wrong. And I guess you could also say maybe it looks kind of like a building you'd see, so I guess somewhere in Europe. So that's like the broad spectrum of where you'd find something like this. And maybe even Italy. Yeah, maybe not Italy. But talking about Italy, I guess with Venice, I wouldn't fit into Venice either. But Valentine's Day is coming up, which is exciting for everybody, right? You know, you get to have a special day with your significant other or whatever you guys like to do on Valentine's Day. Because, you know, for me, I'll be sitting here watching Ohio State potentially losing to Michigan State in basketball. Even though we know Michigan State has not won to anybody this year, we're still going to try to lose the game. And it's just going to happen. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to painfully watch that game. And unfortunately tonight I have another game I have to watch, and hopefully we don't get beat by Maryland, because I might cry myself to sleep tonight if that happens. But I guess I'll try not to get too down in the dirt about, you know, losing to Maryland, because if it happens, it happens. I don't even know if we can make it out of the first round of March Madness this year. That's how sad our team is. Anyways, other than that, talking about watching games, one of your favorite things to do, obviously, is to go out to eat or go out to a restaurant and watch different, you know, football games, basketball games, whatever the occasion may be. A lot of people like going out to eat while they're watching stuff. So the other day I had my friend over and we were trying to watch LCS, which if you guys don't know, that's League of Legends Challenger Series. So League of Legends right now is one of the biggest games out there. You can find tons of videos, tons of like pro gamers and stuff, and people get paid a decent amount of money to play and to stream this stuff. And I actually enjoy watching the game because I play the game so much myself. And we were watching it. I actually threw it up on my 42-inch I think it's LGTV, and we were streaming it the whole day because it goes on for like 6-7 hours depending on how long it takes to get through each game and how long it takes to, you know, change games and stuff. And we wanted to go out to eat, and so we were waiting until the games were over to go out to eat. So by that time it was 10 o'clock. But realistically, what we were talking about is they need to get a channel that's pretty much ESPN for video games and stuff, which I know they have that in like Korea and other countries like that. But can you imagine going to like BW3s and being like, hey, can you turn the LCS on? And then they just turn it on and there's like just playing League of Legends on the bar. Like, that'd be awesome. Just go to a bar and to watch League of Legends and just cheer on, like, with everybody at the, like, that would be a completely different experience. It's one thing to like sit in your house and listen to the shoutcasters and everybody like that's live in the studio get really excited about the game, but to actually go out to a bar and be with other people and watch the game, I just feel like that would be a really fun thing to do. You know, obviously there'd be some people that would get really stingy about it and say that video games aren't real sports, which, I mean, they have a decently fair argument, but I can't argue with them. But I definitely think that'd be awesome to be able to go to a bar and just sit down and tell them to turn on the LCS and just watch, you know, Cloud9, you know, fail against all the other teams that they should have beaten, because right now they're in last place. But that would be another rant that I really don't want to get into for today. But besides that, I do apologize for not making, or the lack of making a video the past couple weeks. But I really have been busy with school. You know, fingers crossed so far I have not missed that many points at all, if any actually at all. Especially with physics, because it literally takes us like 6 to 8 hours to work on a physics homework. Or maybe less, maybe I just left it open for 6 to 8 hours. So that takes up a lot of time to do. And I've been getting 100% on it, so if you guys go to OSU and you know what WebDesign is, you know how awful physics and all that is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Next time, the goal is to make a wing rider roller coaster, kind of like the one at Cedar Point. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned to next time. And as always, like, favorite, share, tweet, Instagram, Facebook, anything you can think of. And I will see you all next time. Alright, peace everybody. Take care.